Hey everybody, welcome to HeatMyShorts. I wasn't really planning on doing another video today, but I just logged in to YouTube just to browse some videos, and I happened to notice that Chase the Heat dropped a video on a Tube of Terror Zoom meeting, and that had me realizing that today is the last Friday of the month, which means that I missed it on the Tube of Terror run. I even have a Tube of Terror sitting up there on top of the cupboards, but I was actually just watching Heat 101 live stream video. They were doing a live giveaway where they gave away, like, I don't even know how many things, like 15 items, probably even more than that, a whole bunch of things. There's a bunch of great people there in the chat and had a great time in there hanging out, but then I realized that I missed the Tube of Terror run. So after we watched that, and then we actually watched Keith Nichols did the nasal napalm challenge and even put some of it inside of a pepper that he got from Silver Creek Pepper Company. And I think he might have even eaten a second pot after that, if I remember correctly. But after that, we went out, decided to go out to our own garden that inspired us, and just take a poke around in there and checked on everything. I was kind of hoping that we would have a specific pepper ripe, but we didn't have the specific one that I was hoping for ripe. But nonetheless, there is a certain pepper that's been out there for a few days. I've been watching it ripen, and I'm really eager to eat it and to analyze it and see how it stacks up to the other, like compared to the other things that I've been eating lately. So I'm gonna tilt this camera upwards a little bit just so we can see what I'm doing there, and get all the, the trooper helmets in the background too. I think that should basically do it. Maybe just correct it that way again, try to get it somewhat level. Yeah, okay, now I'm gonna hop over back here. Now, what we have today, I've actually shared a picture of this on my Instagram, I think a couple of days ago, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. This is a yellow Scotch bonnet pepper that we grew in our garden, and it's actually a pepper from last year's overwintered pepper plant. Now, as you can see, it is not a very big pepper. That's actually what I was talking about 30 seconds ago. I was hoping that we'd have a couple more of these ripened, or even a bigger one ripe, ready to eat, but this is the first one out of the garden this year, so I figure that kind of constitutes a video. We'll eat it and see what happens. So I'm going to hop back over here momentarily and get my trusty knockoff Grimfrost knife here, and this pepper should be very easy to decide how to cut because it's a very uniform shape. It's just kind of like a relatively round shape there. It's not a very complicated shape to it. So let's go this way. I hope you're all having a great day today. Today's been a really good day for me. Oh, this is a thick-skinned pepper, because I think, yeah, I just sharpened this knife right before this video. Didn't quite get it. Ooh, it sounds crunchy. Not too much to see in there. It seems to be a very thick-walled pepper. Very small pepper, but I'm sure we're going to be able to zoom in on it. It has one seed in there that's kind of darker colored, but that's okay. We're going to eat that. Not a lot of oil going on in there. A fair amount of placenta there, the white membrane there, but this shouldn't get me too lit up, I don't think, but you never know, right? I don't think I've eaten too many spicy things today, so that could play into factor here. So, our first yellow Scotch bonnet of the year, grown in our own garden. HeatMyShorts. It's got a spice to it. Delicious flavor. I didn't talk about the Scovilles at all, the heat in this. I mean, I will talk about my heat rating. These typically run between 100,000 and 350,000 Scoville heat units, which is equal to that of a habanero pepper. Very similar in flavor and in heat. Oh, I might get a sneeze from that. Very similar to a habanero. flavor is citrusy, fruity, almost like an apple. Scotch Bonnet has a distinct, unique flavor. Like I say, it's similar to a habanero, but it has more of a spice flavor to it. Almost like a hint of a curry in it or something like that, but with a fruity, juicy, citrusy undertone. I really like it. Definitely getting a little bit of extra sweat going on there. Nothing too major for sure. The heat level on that, it's a small pepper. It's only like a 3 or a 4 out of 10 on my heat scale. But if you're new to this, if you only eat jalapenos, that's gonna light you up. That little pepper even could be like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I've been thinking, actually, somebody asked me about the 10 out of 10 thing, and I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it a lot. I don't know if I've ever been to a 10 out of 10 on my heat scale. It's almost like it doesn't exist. Or maybe, I don't know. You always, no matter how spicy I've been, I could always take a little bit more. Not necessarily that I would want to, but I don't know. So I won't say that this is a 10 out of 10 for a non-chili head. If you eat a lot of spicy things, this is going to be no problem to you. You might not even break a sweat from it. Like I say, I think my tolerance is a little bit low today, and it does change day to day based on how much you've eaten, spice-wise, and other things as well, how much other stuff you have in your belly when you've consumed that spice. Wash the knife off afterwards, actually. I really wish we had a couple of those. I even considered eating an orange habanero that we have that's ripe afterwards, because I kind of suspected that this wasn't going to be very spicy, but this is a review on the yellow Scotch bonnet that we grew, so we'll leave it at that. We don't need to doctor it up at all. I just wanted to eat this pepper and share it with you all and describe it the best I could. Honestly, yeah, the Scotch Bonnet is one of my very favorite peppers. When it comes to flavor, it's not the hottest, nowhere near the hottest, but it's got a very unique flavor, and it can be used so well in so many dishes, in so much curry dishes, Thai dishes. It's got such great possibilities, it really does. I really love that pepper. What's your favorite pepper? Do you have a favorite pepper out there, even if it's not a hot pepper? It could be a bell pepper, anything, serrano pepper. Or is it more something along the lines of a Reaper or a chocolate bootla? I want to say I have a few peppers that are favorites for sure. The chocolate bootla is up there. I love the chocolate pods. I love the scorpion pepper, partly because it's the entry level, super hot. It's got a good kick. I think it's got a good flavor. A lot of times they can be very floral, but I am also on the cusp of being a Scorpio, which I don't buy into that stuff at all, the astrology stuff or any of that. But scorpions are pretty cool. I ate a scorpion once when I was younger. That's pretty cool. I actually have a picture of that somewhere. It's encased in a piece of candy. Looks like one of those amber samples from Jurassic Park. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here. I wanted this video to be a shorter video, and we're just coming up on 9 minutes now, so let's keep it under 10 minutes. Last one, when I tried to say that, it was exactly 10 minutes on the dot. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm really excited to eat more homegrown pods and share my reaction with you as my tolerance raises up again this year. We'll be doing all sorts of challenges again. I guess I'll have to do another Tube of Terror one of these days coming up soon. It's been quite a while. But other than that, it's Friday night. I got the house to myself. Lady Shorts is working the night shift tonight, so probably just take it easy and watch some Star Wars. Hope you're all having a great night. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I love you all. This has been another episode of Heat My Shorts. Bye-bye.